What's up, guys? Welcome to Shifting Lanes. Chad here, and you find me today in the BMW M3, which is acting as my utility vehicle because you can clearly see I got some tires in the back. The tires, however, are not for this car. The tires are for my new project. I bought this thing 9 years ago, fully intending on modding her. Now, I was a little ignorant, a little stupid. Argument can be made that I'm still a little stupid, especially when you hear what I have planned for her. However, I never got a chance to get to it. Finances, and then, like I said, I was a little ignorant as to tuning these engines and what kind of power we could get out of them. I'm now older, more mature. Anyway, as you can see, she's sitting. The tires, all four of them, well, they're flat. However, you saw the tires in the M3. They're going on this car. However, they're not going on those rims. The new rims I got are courtesy of VMR, and they are proudly sponsoring this video. They provided me with a set of their brand new wheels. These are actually pre-production wheels. I'm not gonna reveal them yet. I'll save that for a later video. One, I want to build tension. Yawn, I know. Two, I don't actually have them in my possession at the moment. They are being shipped. They should be here. Today's a Wednesday. They should be here on a Friday. But as we kind of walk around, you can see the body is in pretty good shape. There's a couple things that I'll get to in my next video. The reason I love this car, the reason I bought this car, the reason I want to mod this car is what's underneath here. And that is a 2JZ. Now, it's not the legendary GTE motor, unfortunately. It is the GE motor, which is the naturally aspirated motor. But that's okay, for reasons I will get to in a bit. The interior, that's okay. Just give me a moment here. My one-armed cameraman. So, the best thing about this car, apart from the way it looks and how much I love it, is it's got this manual gearbox. It's the W55. They are weak in comparison to other Toyota manual boxes. However, from what I understand, they can handle around 300 to 350 horsepower. And for now, that's going to be okay. The plan for this, however, well, anybody who knows anything about these cars will tell you, the first thing, and probably the best thing you can do, is swap this motor out. You can go for its big brother, the 2JZ GTE, or that engine's little brother, the 1JZ GTE. They bolt right in, the bell housings and everything are the same. It's a really simple, if you're gonna swap a car, this would be the one to learn on because it's super easy and super simple. The only major difficulties are the ECU. Toyota doesn't make a programmable ECU, so you have to get an aftermarket one. But once that's installed, you can make boost, you can make power. Simple, easy, been done to death. That, however, lies the problem. If I had my way in a perfect world, I'd be putting a V8 in here, specifically the 1UZ VVTi 4-liter V8. Unfortunately, that's a little out of budget. So that leaves me with two options. The first option is the booster. Get a turbo kit, throw a decent single turbo on there, make a decent amount of power, relatively inexpensive. Again, that's a thing that's been kind of done. Turbocharging these cars is fairly ridiculously common. I don't want to be common. I want to be different. So what I'm going to do, and this is where you might consider me to be a bit foolish, a bit stupid, more so than usual, I should say, is I want to see how much I can squeeze out of here naturally aspirated. Now, my power goals aren't immense. That M3 is a hilariously fun car to drive. It only makes about 330 horsepower and is actually about 100 pounds heavier than this car. So if I could get around 300 horsepower or 250 at the rear wheels, this car would be ridiculously fun. That's kind of what I want to do with it. I also want to improve my ability as I don't want to say mechanic, but a do-it-yourselfer. So I want to do as much of the work on this as I possibly can. Doing a swap is just outside of my realm of capabilities at the moment. You guys can let me know. If you want to see a turbo build really, really bad, let me know. If you want to see me do the NA route, hit me up in the comments. I kind of want to hear what you guys have to say. I know that a lot of people will say that you'll spend more money than it's worth to build an NA version of this car. I've heard it. It's going to be a little costly, but it's something I can do over time. And I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really cool. I dig the mechanical side of things. We are going to be diving inside of that head. Like I said, it doesn't breathe particularly well, but we're going to be aiming to fix that with a little machining. So there she is, guys. Let me know what you think. It's not as sexy, it's not as rare, it's not as whatever you want to call it as the M3, but like I said, I know apart from a dead battery, this car is mechanically sound. I know that I can dive right into making fun mods with the budget I have at hand. In addition, the mods, way cheaper on this than they are on the M3. To give you a rough idea, to get a top-of-the-line exhaust on this car, I'm talking headers, mid-pipe, exhaust, we're talking a little right around $2,000. Where for a good exhaust on the M3, minimum $4,000, and they go up as high as $6,000. So you can see where we're saving a crap ton of money by doing it that way. I'm really excited. This should be a ton of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys come for a ride. And there she is, guys. This is the new project, my IS300. My inspiration for this entire thing is that M3 over there. Is a naturally aspirated, straight 6-cylinder that howls and screams and just is ridiculous to drive. Because that's what it's all about. This car is going to be about fun, not necessarily setting ETs, going ridiculously fast, just having fun on public, normal roads, having a cool looking car. I can't wait to get into her. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hit the little thumbs up button, and if you want notifications on when we release stuff, there's a little bell icon you can click too. You can find us out on social media at Shifting Lanes. You can also find all of the Shifting Lanes swag on our Teespring account, link in the description below. I hope you guys are excited as I am for this car, because I am super stoked about it. I'll catch you next time.